Hi, I'm Marina and it's great to see you. Today we'll be filming this special Valentine's Day look complete with little hearts. Isn't that cute? If you would like to find out how I do it, keep on watching. Also, don't forget to click that bell notification so you know when I upload a new video, as well as follow me on Instagram at Marina Mermaid Princess and on Twitter at Marina Louie 2. So today for our special Valentine's Day look, we'll be using the James Charles x Morphe palette. It has all the colors we need. We'll be using the P. Louise eye base in Rumor 0 and applying it using the e.l.f. concealer brush. You don't need a lot of this product, literally 1 or 2 dots pretty much gets your whole eyelid. So applying and just further carving out the bottom of the brow using it. I'm just going to add 1 more dot. I'm just blending and buffing everything in using the JH08. And those of you who are not familiar with this, the P. Louise eye base does not need to be set with a powder. You can go straight in, so you have a sticky base that gives you maximum color payoff, which we definitely want for this look. Just to make this a little extra cute for Valentine's Day, we'll be going in with these heart stickers. So these are the Sinful Colors. Get this right. Pick up lines. And if Matthew, could we get a zoom here? Are you all seeing some of these pickup lines? Awesome. So I actually bought them for the little hearts to the top, and we'll be making a cute Valentine's heart crease. I'll be applying them using my trusty Danielle tweezer. So guys, these are actually nail stickers, and I just got them because I thought they were cute and they had the shape that I wanted. Yay, got one. Yes. Look at that, isn't that cute? So there's a little bit in the crease, like a little tail leading out, and then at the brow bone on each side. Going in with my JH34 brush, I'll be going into the color Love That and sweeping it into the crease. So starting from, tilted my head back to get into the crease, and starting from the center and just making light circular motions. And when you get to the outer portion, sweep up and out, giving it that lightly lifted look. Going in on the other side, tilting your head back to get into the crease, going right in the middle with soft circular motions. When you get on the outside, lifting up and out. So from here, just to prevent any falling out from ruining my under eyes, I will be picking up my favorite, the Beauty Blender Puff, and just placing a little bit right on the underneath here to catch. Going into the color Skip, tap, 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 knocking off the excess, and using the technique from Mama Mitchell, taking the brush and just going where it's 50% onto Love That and 50% above, and just using light scratching motions to blend it into each other. And sweeping it all the way out. And doing the same thing on the other eye, where you're putting Skip 50% onto Love That and 50% above, and just using light scratching motions to blend it. And of course, dragging it out to the outside. Taking my GH42 brush and going right here into Pinkety Drinkety. I'll be brushing that into the brow bone. Just using light tapping motions. And then sweeping it out. Taking the JH40 Precision Blender brush and just lightly blending it in. This brush, by the way, has nothing on it. It's a clean brush just for the sake of blending. Now going into the color You're Kidding, because I think this just needs a little bit of red to complete the look. Well, not complete, but it's Valentine's Day, and when I think Valentine's Day, I tend to think red, pink, you know, more passion colors. And just going right from the outer corner, blending it over onto the hearts. I'm probably taking a tiny bit into the inner corner, like what's left on the brush. Now taking my GH31, my fluffy blender, which has nothing on it, and just going over the colors to blend everything in more seamlessly. Had I taken the Precise Blender brush, it would have been a little too small, and the Monster Blender would have just fluffed it everywhere, which I don't want. I'm taking my GH35 brush and dripping back into Skip. And just lightly scratching, adding a little more right here. And once again taking up my brow bone highlight brush and going into Pinkety Drinkety. And guys, this is pretty much what makeup is. It's just adding and blending. I'm taking the Precise Blender and just going over it at the top. I keep wanting to say Transition Blender. It's my Precision Blender. So going into the color Escape with my JH41 brush. And tapping it onto the outer corner of the lid. And just building up the color to the intensity that I want it for. And from here, taking my Precision Blender and dipping it into You're Kidding. And just lightly grazing over the top of the purple. So blending the purple into the red. Now going back into Escape. And just tapping on a little bit more. This time I'm not smudging, I'm just tapping, tap, tap, tap. Going into my trusty dusty Urban Studio brush cleaning pad. Well, this is very similar pretty much to the color switch, but it's not a color switch. As you can see, it's Urban Studio. And even though you may think that you see a little bit of the color on it, trust me, the brush is clean, look. Nothing, clean. And from here, going back into the color, Love That. And from here, just tapping, no circular or sideways motion, just tap, 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 and blending that into Escape. I actually think I'm going to switch the color again and probably go into a little more Escape. I'm just really vibing the purple on the outer corner. And tapping over the blend right next to love that. Going back into my brush cleaning pad, taking the same lid brush, the JH41, and going back into Pinkety Drinkety, and taking it into my inner corner. So taking my JH36 and just buffing the outer edges. Little tiny circular motions, giving it more of a blend. Stamping love that into my lower lash line. This has actually become one of my favorite lower lash brushes. And from here, I'll just be lightly extending my inner corner with just a stamp there. I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Taking my JH39, the JH39 brush, giving it a little spritz with the Sacha Fix-It spray. And going into the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter in Sangria Sunset on this side. Dabbing it in. And just going into the inner corner here. Into the extended inner corner. Taking my Morphe X Jacqueline JH07 and just dusting off the under eyes to remove any fallout. Taking my Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the color Polished Amethyst and going into the waterline. Guys, this is so pigmented, hardly any pressure is needed, and has a lot of different colors in it. I currently have it in this color and cashmere white. I plan to get it in the pretty ambery color as well. Now I'm going to highlight the face with Tarte Shape Tape in medium. I'll also be cleaning up the edges just to get them the exact shape that I wanted on my eyes. Looking straight ahead in the mirror to get that straight nose. I always like to highlight my Cupid's bow. A little bit at the corners of the mouth to give it a lift. Any little hyperpigmentation that might be peeking through. And of course on the chin. And taking my favorite blending tool, my beauty blender, to blend it out. This is obviously the one I used to apply my foundation. Again, dipping my puff into my Huda Beauty powder in Blondie. Just to bake the under eyes. Now taking my JH01 brush and just doing a light dusting of powder all over the face just to set. Taking my JH05 and dipping it into the color Shadow Play, which is the medium contour color here, and the KVD powder contour palette. I'm going high up under the cheekbones. Just a little tip, guys, when you are contouring, bring your contouring down right to the center of the pupil. That'll give you that snatched look without looking gaunt. Along the jawline. under the chin, and just to make my chin a little bit smaller to accentuate the heart shape that I naturally have on my face, I usually take a little bit and put it to the just to the outer corners of the chin. And let's see if we can get once again this 5 head to come down into a 4. To contour the nose, of course, taking my favorite Morphe 360 brush set and going into the color Subconscious and just contouring the nose. You could fast forward through this part. If you guys ever want me to do a detailed video on how I contour my nose, just comment down below and let me know. I'll be very much happy to do it. And dipping into a combo of the colors Levitation and Lyric to do the nose bridge highlight. And taking my Morphe MO brush and dipping back into my setting powder. Finish snatch that nose. Blending out the contour with my JH02 brush. Dipping back with my puff and coming to curve and clean out under the contour. Leaving that to bake and pretty much setting anywhere that I had concealer. Of course, baking the smile lines. Of course, adding a little bit of bake to the brows so that they don't budge. And from here, taking my tweezer to pull out the little stickers. Okay, taking my JH01 brush and dusting away the bake. Going in closer under the eyes with my under eye brush. And blending in my nose with my MO brush. Grabbing my favorite Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to do my first spraying to set the face. For bronzing, I'll be using my JH02 brush, going into my MAC Mineral Skin Finish in medium dark. As you can see, it's almost done, so I need to get a new one. I'm using it to add some more warmth to the face. Along the jawline. And of course, around the forehead. I'm going in with my second spraying of the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Today for blush, I'll be going into the Saharan Blush Palette 2. I think I'll go into the color Lena with a little bit of Solar after. And just remember that Juvia's products are always super duper pigmented. You literally just need to tap 1, 2, and look at this. Smiling to get the apples of your cheeks. That's from 2 taps. Tap 1, 2. I'm stippling it in and brushing it into the hairline. I'm just going over everything with the beauty blender to blend it in a little more, just so you have like a slight hint of color. And then taking the brush and going back into the color Solar, tapping once, tap off the excess and just stipple it on. Tap once, tap off the excess, stipple it on. And once again grabbing the beauty blender just to pounce over. I just want that little hint of pink, you know? And of course, going in with a last spring of the Morphe Setting Mist. going in with my Anastasia Amrezy highlight. This is such a beautiful highlight. It's quickly become one of my favorites. Especially love the fact that it has this little mirror to the top. Trying not to like blind you guys, but you get the idea. Dipping in with my JH07 brush and going to the tops of the cheekbones. And I mean, more is more with this highlight. I just love it. Taking my Morphe M3 brush, dipping into it and just taking it down the bridge of the nose. And the tip of the nose. And just blending it out gently. The ring finger. Also taking this same brush and going into a Cupid's bow highlight. For mascara today, I'll be going in with Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal in, of course, waterproof in the color black. Of course, first curling the lashes with Tarte Mermaid Curler. And like I said in the last video, I know guys always make such stupid faces when I'm applying makeup. Now to set the brows, I will be using the Andrea Brow Gel. Again, guys, this is just $18 and some cents from Pennywise. For lips, I'm kind of having a hard choice. I'm thinking either Kylie Metal Lipstick in Dancer or Kylie Gloss in Cupcake or Huda in Trophy Wife. Just for the fun of the look, I'll be taking Kylie Jenner lip liner in Mary Jo K to line your lips, which is like a true blue red. And from here, going over it with the Cupcake, lip gloss. But yeah, it is a cute color, I suppose. And taking a lip brush and smudging the edges together. Grabbing a little bit of tissue, guys, and just blotting. Today for lashes, again, I'll be using Valene & Co. in another style. This time it's not the silk, it's one of the Mink lashes. In the interest of time, I'll just pop them on really quickly off camera and then I'll be right back. So guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a lot of fun doing my Valentine's Day look. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Marina Mermaid Princess and on Twitter at Marina Louis 2. And definitely do not forget to click that bell notification so you get an alert every time I upload a new video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much. See you again. Bye guys.